This morning, St. Louis police need your help catching the people responsible for killing a Hazelwood teenager. Coming up, the new video they released of the suspects.
And get ready to enjoy another nice warm day in St. Louis, but I am tracking some rain for tomorrow. I'll update you on how much rain is coming.
Plus, Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe sharing his vision for the future of the Show Me State. Ahead, why it's causing some mixed reactions.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, January 29th. Thanks for waking up early with us at 4 a.m. I'm Sydney Stallworth. Paul Cook is off today, by the way. Hey, Anthony, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, did you enjoy the day yesterday?
I did, and it kind of seems like we're going to have a pretty nice one again today.
Yeah, it's almost the exact same. So if you enjoyed it, you'll enjoy it today. Another sunny day and warm temperatures, and even overnight, Sydney, we haven't cooled that much. We're down to about 40 degrees at Lambert, so you may even notice some puddles and ponding on the road. Not ice today because, again, we're above freezing. We're clear overhead as well, and it's near 47 degrees right now in Farmington even, and 40 officially at St. Louis Lambert. A lot of our neighborhoods are running about upper 30s, low 40s this morning, even Alton at 38 in Chesterfield there as well. So a decent start to the day. That's going to lead to another warm finish. We'll get up to 55, and that was the high yesterday in St. Louis. We'll be in that same ballpark for today. Winds shifting today out of the northwest at 5 to 10, but again, with sunshine and 50s for this time of year, that really doesn't matter. We do have a chance of rain for Thursday, about an 80 to 90% chance, and then even into Friday as well. We'll talk about these rain chances coming up to end the week and a look at a very nice weekend on the way as we welcome in February. We'll see you in just a little bit, Sydney.
Okay, thank you so much, Anthony. Well, right now, St. Louis police are hoping newly released surveillance video will lead to arrests in the murder of a teen. Detectives believe the people in this video are responsible for killing Dornay Hayes in South St. Louis last May. Our Laura Barczewski spoke with the teen's family, who are still grieving this difficult loss.
Dornay Hayes was my second oldest of four. She's 15 years old.
Only 15 years old when she was shot and killed while charging her phone. It happened outside of a home on Miami Street around 11 p.m. on May 21st.
She ran away to be with a so-called friend 2 weeks prior to that.
St. Louis police released this surveillance video that shows two people walking toward a home, then shows them running down the street, and moments later a dark-colored car drives by as someone shoots Dornay from the moving car and speeds away.
If they know the car, if they know the people, if they heard anything, like, anything, just, speak up.
Dornay's mom, Marissa Wallace, says she wants to set the record straight.
She wasn't in the streets like most people try to make it out to be.
And the changing rumors and stories flying around aren't getting them or the police the answers they need to hold people accountable.
I don't even have the words to say at times because I just want my child back. I want justice. I'm not out looking for no harm. I just want justice so my child can rest and be at peace.
Dornay's sisters and cousins will always remember her like this.
She was probably like 13 on this one. She was 15 on this one. This is a baby picture of us.
Oh, that's you two together?
Yeah, and then
baby picture.
This is a picture of us.
Hey, have my stuff on. I just got out of school.
I got her ashes in her.
A loving, caring teenager who enjoyed dancing with them and was looking forward to her sweet 16.
For me to lose my sister at 12 is hard. And then I look around at Tom and I smell her clothes just to see if I could get a scent off of her or something. Like, it's sad because I see my sister stuff everywhere I look.
They took her at an age where she didn't even get to see the world, and we are angry.
Laura Barczewski, 5 on your side.
Well, if you have any information about this, you're asked to call the Homicide Division directly. That number is 314-444-5371, or you can call Crime Stoppers, and that number for you this morning is 866-371-TIPS. Well, happening today, a woman who was just pardoned by President Trump for her role in the January 6 riots is now facing sentencing for a deadly DUI crash. Emily Hernandez is set to appear at a Franklin County court in Union, Missouri at 10 o'clock this morning. She pled guilty last November for a wrong-way crash that killed a woman and injured a man on I-44 back in 2022. Hernandez previously served 30 days in jail for being part of the Capitol riots. Now to the latest in politics. Just hours ago, Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe delivered his first State of the State address, stirring up some mixed reactions. 5 on Your Side's political editor Mark Maxwell brings us much more from Jefferson City.
Governor Mike Kehoe appeared to become overwhelmed with emotion during his first ever State of the State address, leaning on his personal biography, some of his mother's economic struggles, as he charted a policy course toward expanding early childhood education, completely rewriting the education funding formula, and doubling down on his push to take state control of the St. Louis Police Department.
My mother worked hard to support
Governor Mike Kehoe choking back tears, recalling what early childhood education would have meant.
My siblings and I.
Then he pivoted to police and public safety.
In St. Louis, we have one of the nation's top police chiefs in Chief Robert Tracy.
The governor praised Chief Tracy, but rejected his advice to stick with local control of his department.
The current status quo in St. Louis is unacceptable.
It is Chief Tracy's doing a great job.
House Republican Brad Crist acknowledged crime is trending down in the city, but suggested a state-appointed police board might improve staffing levels.
It's going to allow the police commissioners to run that department and the police chief to run more of his plan than having to appease the mayor at every turn.
But lawmakers from Kansas City say their state-run board hasn't worked.
We have not seen a reduction in crime in Kansas City. We have not seen what the governor is promising in St. Louis in Kansas City. So to point to what Kansas City is doing as a pillar of success is laughable.
The State of the State featured the traditional partisan divides you might expect on taxes.
To eliminate the individual income tax once and for all.
Taxes, while nobody loves to pay them, they fund vital services.
And the new governor sprinkled in some newer political jargon from Washington.
I'm working with House and Senate leadership to ensure Missouri has its own version of a DOGE government efficiency initiative very soon. A show me DOGE, if you will.
That idea drawing eye rolls from Democrats.
I think a Missouri DOGE is just to get headlines.
In Jefferson City, Mark Maxwell, 5 on Your Side.
All right, some changes could be coming to your commute today. We want you to be ready. Starting at 3 o'clock this afternoon, MoDOT will open the roundabout in the southeast portion of the I-55-67 interchange into northbound Route 67. Now, northbound I-55 traffic exiting at Festus to travel on to 67 will now use a new roundabout to continue on. And drivers who are traveling northbound I-55 to southbound 67 will still use that existing loop ramp that's over there in the northeast side. Well, this evening, the Missouri Department of Transportation is going to be hosting a public meeting for its Route 67 project. That meeting is happening from 4 to 6 at the St. Anne Community Center. The information on your screen. Now, today's meeting is going to focus on plans for improving Route 67 between I-70 and Route AC. And some of those planned improvements include resurfacing the existing roadway. They're going to update some corridors and replace signage there. Well, the Trump administration is offering a way out for federal employees. Coming up, the email those workers are getting about a buyout. Plus, ICE ramping up its nationwide arrest. But what comes next? Ahead, we're bringing you the full scoop on the next steps of the process.
All right, parents, as you get the kids up for the bus stop this morning, it is cool, so grab a jacket for them or even a sweatshirt, but you don't need the winter coats today. We're looking at another warm, sunny day, 55 for the high.